Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Carolina, and in this video I'm going to show you how to write an appeal letter. If you are in nursing school, I guess my situation was that I was in nursing school and I got dismissed from my program and I was allowed to appeal, and I was struggling to write a letter. I did get help from a few people to get ideas on how to write this appeal letter, and I feel like my appeal letter was very strong. And so a few people have asked me in my video where I explained that I got dismissed, and then in my video where I talked about getting accepted back into my nursing program, many people have asked me how I wrote my appeal letter or how to format it or something like that. And so I wanted to do this video to kind of give you an example of how I did it. I'm not gonna show you my exact letter just because I don't want you knowing my full business. But I'm sure if you watch my video of how I got dismissed, I talk about a bit of what happened, but I don't go into detail. And in my letter, I go into detail that's personal, or I don't want people to know that part. Only the appeal committee knows, and I got accepted back, so I feel like it did help me. But I am going to talk about how I formatted it. I'm going to talk about how I did format it, or the format that I used, and in writing. So it's gonna be different in like when you type it. So, but I'm just gonna show you in a written form, and just tell you how what I included in my letter. And I hope this helps. If not, just comment down below if you want any more information on formatting or anything like that. But I didn't want to show my exact letter because I don't want people copying or anything like that. Always use your own situation. My situation is different from yours, so I'm just gonna show you like the overall formatting and what you should include, in my opinion. Okay, so you're not gonna see my face no more. You're gonna see a paper. Okay guys, so this is the overall paper, and it's not going to be like this. You're going to have it on a computer, right? So I'm just gonna show you what to write, okay? And it's not gonna be this close, okay? You're gonna figure it out on your computer, the formatting, okay? So I wrote, this is exactly where it is though. So this is like where it is on the paper. So I wrote my first and last name. I do have a middle name, and I didn't write it here, and I didn't want to go get another paper. So I just wrote my first and last name. And then I put my email. I put my school email below that. Okay. And this is not the full amount of space that I had on my paper, but just skip down a few lines. Well, there's no lines, but imagine. Okay. And so I put the date. I put today's date, but that's not the date, that I wrote on my letter. I wrote the date that I wrote the letter, the actual letter, which was last year. And then I put Dear Appeals Committee. I don't know if that applies to you. It just did for my school. Okay. So, I did start off my letter. I indented, and then this is how I started it. So my name is Carolina Robledo, and I attend, the school that I go to, West Coast University. And that is how I started, okay? And then in that paragraph, I talked a little bit about myself. Okay, so my name is Carolina Robledo, and I attend West Coast University. And I thanked them for this opportunity, okay, for them allowing me to appeal, right? So take these sentences as like a different paragraph. I had a lot of paragraphs, okay, talking about different things. I'm gonna read them to you. You can read them yourself, but if you want to go ahead and listen to me talk about each, okay? And my appeals letter was a total of 2.5 pages. maybe a little, yeah, 2.5, no, like 3 pages almost, like complete. It was like more like 2.5, but yeah. Okay, so you don't want to go over, I don't recommend going over 3 pages. You want to be to the point, but also be detailed, but not too detailed. Okay, so that's kind of tricky. So I thank them for this opportunity in the first paragraph, where I introduced myself as well, and I explained what the situation was that led to my dismissal. So I talked about that whole semester and what happened. I got dismissed, so and so term, and what happened. Okay, so that's different for everybody. My situation is different than yours, so you would put that. Okay, I also explain what you have learned from this experience. It's very important to show them that you have learned something from this experience. So what have you learned? Time management skills, anything that you have learned. Okay, I didn't include here, but I did take responsibility for my own dismissal. I did not blame any professor. I did not blame the school. I took responsibility for my dismissal, despite what my situation was and what occurred. I did take responsibility, because at the end of the day, it is your responsibility for getting dismissed, or getting bad grades, or failing an exam or a test or a class. Okay, so you do want to explain what you will do if you do get another opportunity. Okay, so after you have thanked them and explained your situation and taken responsibility and told them what you have learned, if you get accepted, what are you going to do different this time? So why are you deserving of this second chance? So explain what you will do that deserves that. Okay, I don't even know if you guys are understanding me. Okay, but I hope it makes sense. But explain to them what you will do differently and why you deserve this second chance. Okay, so that goes hand in hand. And so then by the end of the letter, you want to thank them. You want the appeals committee or whoever it is that's going to read your letter. So you want to thank them for the opportunity. Okay, and that you appreciate getting an opportunity to appeal. Okay, and then I ended my letter with "Sincerely, Carolina Robledo." Okay, and that is it. Obviously, it's not going to be written. You're going to type it. So you get the picture, though. Okay, you want to be detailed, tailor it to your situation, explain, take responsibility, thank them for the opportunity in the beginning and at the end, and do go into detail about what you're going to do different. Are you going to go to tutoring because you had not taken advantage of that in the past? Are you going to if you have children, who's going to take care of them? How are you going to study at home with your children? Are you going to set time blocks to study and read? So things like this, okay? And I hope this helps you guys in any way. Several people requested this video or were asking me questions, and I thought that it would be helpful for people to kind of visualize it, like seeing it in paper. It's not exactly in the typed way, but I hope it helps. Okay guys, so I hope my written form of my format helped you guys. It's not typed, so you guys won't see it, but I mean, I think you know how to type, so you kind of get the idea of the format. So if there are any more questions, I always leave something out, and then I'm like, damn, I could have said that in the video, and I don't. I always leave something out. But yes, everybody's situation is different, and if you are allowed the opportunity to appeal, please do so. Even if you think that you shouldn't, I would still give it a try. You have nothing to lose further if you appeal. Chances are you can get accepted or denied, but just try, okay? And good luck. Let me know down below if it helped, and yeah, okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.